Good afternoon, everyone. Glad to see you here. My name is Turzina Deci Alam. Here I will present my work. The title is The Importance of IDT Knowledge in Designing Learning Activity in Educational Institution. In the world of education, there are many things that are not known by the general public. As a teacher, especially in Indonesia, there are many challenges that must be faced when we are going to face students or face a field or subject that we will teach to the students. As a teacher, we are required to master the subject that we will teach to the students. It turns out that being a teacher, apart from having to master the knowledge that we will be taught to the students, teacher must also be aware or sensitive to the environment where the teacher will work. And most importantly, every teacher must understand the different character of each student. When we have begun to understand the characteristic of each student in the class, the teacher must immediately think about what strategies to do when teaching in order to create a good classroom atmosphere. Okay, let's start with the introduction. As we can see on the screen, in the ever-evolving landscape of education and training, the design of effective instructional strategies is paramount important. Instructional design model, IDM, have long served as blueprints for creating and delivering educational content. These models provide a structured framework that educators and instructional designers can follow to enhance the learning experience, according to Merrill 2002, Smith and Regan 1999. From several journal experts above, it can be concluded that knowledge of instructional design and technology or IDT is very important in teacher education because IDT knowledge is influential in equipping educators with the understanding needed to design and evaluate learning methods to gain effective learning experience. Now let's move on to the history of IDT. The first one is early foundation in 1900s to 1930s. This comes with visual education movement, like the use of visual aids such as lantern slides and motion pictures, began in early 1900s to enhance classroom learning. Next, the second one is World War II and the growth of IDT in 1940s. It comes with military training. Psychologists and educators develop systematic instructional methods using audiovisual, for example, like training films, slide projectors. And the third one is the post-war era and system approach in 1950s to 1960s. It comes with the first one, system approach. Instructional design evolved into a systematic process that analyzes learning goals, instructional strategies, and learner needs. The AD model analyzes design, development, implementation, and evaluates became foundational framework here. The second one, it comes with media research. The development of educational television and computer-based training or CBT emerged during this era. And the last one is the rise of computer and technology integration in 1970s to 1980s. It comes with instructional media, like the use of computers for education became widespread with the advent of personal computer in the 1980s. Next, let's move on to IDT framework. In IDT, there are three technology integration frameworks. There are TPEG, SAMR, and Triple E. Triple E stands for Engagement, Enhancement, and Extension. The Triple E framework can be used to develop lesson plans, evaluate the effectiveness of educational apps, and then evaluate the effectiveness of teach tools in lesson plans. The Triple E framework emphasizes that teachers should integrate technological affordance with pedagogical approach for the specific subject matter such as learning for English skills, such as listening, writing, speaking, and then reading skills. Next, let's move on to the AD model. The AD model in IDT has been published several times on the journal side. For example, interacting animation as a media for learning English using the ID method. This is written by Mia Rosmiati on September 2, 2019. The article explained that English as an international language is currently the standard for communication between countries. English language skills are very much needed now and in the future. However, in reality, there are still many students who cannot speak English due to the lack of interest in foreign language for some students, and also several others say that um, English is language that difficult to learn. So for this article, based on the analysis, animation is needed that can introduce English, such as type of letters, numbers, vehicles, animals, and then so on. And then in designing the appearance is needed to provide ease of understanding. And then for the development section, uh, to teach English to children, an attractive appearance is needed, such as using cartoons, also using unique and colorful bold fonts. For the implementations, they pay attention to the specification of the hardware and also the software because we use technology as a teaching medium. And then the last one, of course, evaluation. Evaluation is very important so that teachers can continue to pay attention to the advantage and disadvantage of teaching media. To conduct an evaluation, it can be done by distributing questionnaire to the students or even parents of students to find out the development of students' English language skills are after the implementation of the new learning method. Okay. Next, let's move on to English language learning concept. So, English learning aims to develop the ability to communicate in English. The process includes five main aspects like listening, speaking, reading, writing, and grammar and vocabulary. Okay, I will explain the definition. So, for reading, the definition of reading is the ability to understand and interpret written text, including the capacity to grasp main ideas, details, analyze the text, and extract information. And then writing is the ability to express thought and ideas in writing, encompassing the creation of text in various genres, from short notes to essays and business correspondence. And then listening is the capacity to understand oral speech. This involves the ability to comprehend conversational language, identify key information, and follow details in spoken language, including discussion, lectures, audiobooks, and conversations. And then last, speaking. Speaking is the ability to speak in a foreign language, including expressing thoughts orally, engaging in conversation, asking questions, and participating in various communicative situations. Okay. Next, let's move on to the sample of lesson plan. I made for lesson plan and I will explain one. That is productive skills. Okay, the activity title is the use of AI in English communication learning in the hospitality industry. Okay, the target of language is English, of course, and then the target language is grammar, pronunciation, speaking, basic social conversation in hospitality industry. For language skills and areas in hospitality industry. This is like what I said before. For the learner levels, I choose beginner level, and then this activity aims to provide an opportunity for students to learn to speak English with the help of AI technology to learn how to speak English grammatically correct. This activity lengths about 60 minutes. And then for the preparation time is 30 minutes. For the technical requirements and resources, an internet connected smartphone or laptop, because we are going to talk with the GPT. And also we need GPT as medium for practice speaking English. And here I put the resource also from the TikTok about speaking English with Chat GPT. Okay, for the procedure, the first one is topic selection. This is about 30 minutes. Okay, before preparing the topic selection, the teacher of course introduce what AI is and give examples of AI that can help in learning English, especially to deepen communication skills. The teacher also gives students the opportunity to do a question and answer session before starting the class or the simulations. Okay, the first one, each student choose one of the hotel department to be used as a topic. For the search, you can see on the screen, like I put the link on it. And then the next one, in one group, students must determine the topic of the problem, take on roles, like for example, student A takes a role of the waiter, like F&B service, and then student B takes on the role of customer, and then student C plays the role of assistant manager of F&B service. And also think about the solving problems. And then the next one, students begin practicing conversation using AI. And then for the next session is sharing and discussion. Students in each group present the result of their conversation with AI and then combine each opinion to create a conversation that is worthy of being presented. So here they are learning with AI, but not copying the AI. And then the last one, there is a presentation session. So student present or practice hospitality industry conversation using the result of applying AI science in front of the class and then evaluations. So teachers observe student development, whether using AI as a teaching medium makes students thinking develop or whether AI hinders students from being creative in communications. And then I put the justification here. I put the justification also from the journals. I put from some journals on Google Scholar. And then for the references and further reading also I put from the journal. There is a link of the journal and then the contributor, of course, I am Virginia Deci Alam. Is a student of English literature at Universitas Pasundan, Bandung, with an interest of tourism as minor major in English literature. So why do I choose this topic is because there are so many students like in higher education but still doesn't fluent in speaking English. So this is quite interesting to discuss, I think. Okay, for the last one is conclusion. In conclusion, IDT underscores the critical role in combining pedagogy with technology to create meaningful learning experience. As technology continues to advance, educators must remain adaptable, utilizing traditional methods and innovative solutions to meet the challenge of a rapidly changing educational landscape. While technological advance enhance instructions, teachers' understanding of students' needs and their ability to evaluate teaching methods remain at the heart of effective education. So maybe that's all. Thank you.